They question the competence not just of our armed forces, but even of our intelligence agencies. And the latest question, the latest controversy is brewing in from the state of Karnataka. His name is DK Shivakumar. And this man says that whatever happened in the Mangaluru blast, ladies and gentlemen, was a mistake. M-I-S-T-A-K-E. We'll deep dive into that story, also trying to get DK Shivakumar live for you to understand what really is his compulsion to not look at the terror angle in the case. But first up, we get you the headlines on top of 6.
Terrorists. Who are the terrorists? Who is that? What action you have taken? Who has declared? Who was the DG to declare himself that is a terrorist without the investigation?
The Congress is trying to downplay the Mangaluru terror attack, raising questions on why Sharik is even labelled a terrorist. DK Shivakumar brazens it all out. He says, was it a terrorist attack like something that happened in Pulwama, or something like that happened on 26/11? BJP is slamming the Congress leader DK Shivakumar, saying Congress's soft corner for terror now has been exposed yet again.
ਆ ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਮਾਲਾ ਟਾਊਨ ਵਿਖੇ ਜਲੰਧਰ ਵਿਖੇ ਆ ਪੈਲਸ ਹੀ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਗੁਰੂ ਘਰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੇਖੋ।
In more news, it is Man's government's free run for pro-Khalistani Amritpal and his aides. Watch very, very closely how they vandalize in Jalandhar.
मैं बिरला माने की मूवमेंट देख रहा हूँ शुरू से, एंड मैं देख रहा हूँ कि किस तरीके से पंजाब हमारा खराब हुआ, और मैं दोबारा नहीं चाहता।
Captain Amritpal Singh warning that things going out of hand in Punjab. He says do not want a repeat of Bhindrewala. And this is a story, ladies and gentlemen, that shocked everyone. The death toll has risen to 39 in Bihar over the huge tragedy. Republic investigates deeper into the truth, and Nitish Kumar running away from questions. So like we said, what is the compulsion of the Congress party that again and again, remember, they have a soft corner for terror? Why do they turn apologists when it comes to terror? That's got to be a question that we are asking. In fact, that the man that you see behind me here on the screens is DK Shivakumar. He's the Congress's chief. He's the Congress's go-to man in the state of Karnataka. Karnataka that is up for elections come early of 2023. But ladies and gentlemen, the kind of statement that you've heard from DK Shivakumar has shocked everyone. And absolutely no words, no condemnation, no apology at all coming in either from DK Shivakumar, the man in question, and the Congress party officially has not reacted yet. But what has he said? He's speaking about the Mangaluru terror blast. In fact, we'll try and put out that entire footage here on the screens where you saw what happened. You know, that moment where you saw that pressure cooker actually going up, blowing up in an auto that Sharik was traveling in. And all that happened by chance, by accident. An investigation into this by the top cops in the state of Karnataka actually proved direct ISIS links. So why today is DK Shivakumar saying that labeling Sharik as a terrorist is wrong? Why today is a DK Shivakumar not realizing the reality and the gravity in this video that you see behind here on our screens? First up, let's understand what we've heard from DK Shivakumar, followed by a sharp reaction that has come in from the BJP that says DK Shivakumar needs to apologize.
Why do you think that's so?
You're telling me, you said there is a big terrorist. Who are the terrorists? Who is that? What action you have taken? Who has declared? Who was the DG to declare himself that is a terrorist without the investigation? What investigation did they do? How many days they took? Who has been called a terrorist? they had gone into detail what they showed on the TV, what they showed on the print media. Was it a terrorist act like what happened in Mumbai or Delhi or anywhere or in the part of this country like Kashmir or Pulwama or anything? Nothing is there. Some fellow might have done some mistake, we don't tell. But how we are trying to protect it?
Why do you think the government was doing that?
Why? Because the vote gave. They wanted to steal the votes in the history of Indian politics.
The Congress party says that the Mangaluru blast, the auto rickshaw blast or the cooker blast as it were, was a mistake and is quick to give a clean chit, even though the police there has suspected that the person caught and apprehended has links with ISIS. The matter and the probe has been transferred to the NIA. The NIA is investigating the matter. Even before a clean chit can be given by the agencies, why is the Congress party so eager to give Islamist terror a clean chit?
So you've heard those reactions that have come in. Remember, first is what you just heard from the man in question, that's DK Shivakumar, followed by that reaction from the BJP. And like we said, we are continuously trying to speak to Mr. DK Shivakumar. Will he break his silence? Will he apologize? We still do not know, but Republic, remember, is on top of that story. In the meantime, I quickly want to say good evening to Mr. Bhaskar Rao, who's the former police commissioner of Mangaluru. He joins us right now on the broadcast. Mr. Rao, sir, thank you so much for speaking to us on Republic. I'm not sure, sir, if you've already heard what DK Shivakumar has said about the Mangaluru blast. He says it was a mistake.
How can it be a mistake? A similar incident had taken place in Bengaluru when a terrorist was carrying a bomb in Rajajinagar, and finally, after meticulous investigation, it revealed a huge gang and a huge network which was anti-India, and it was designed to create a lot of terror inside Karnataka. The accidental blast inside the vehicle set the entire investigation into motion. We are just fortunate that the cooker blast was very timely, and it was only Providence that saved us. Otherwise, God knows what kind of horrific thing would have happened. And it is absolutely incorrect to politically support such kind of anti-national activities. This is an act against the nation. This is an unlawful act. And Aam Aadmi Party condemns such kind of an act over there. And as a former police commissioner, I also know that these things should be left to the law enforcement agencies to do an investigation and not preempt or give a clean chit early to anybody else.
Now, sir, you've given that introduction that you're also now associated with the Aam Aadmi Party, but right now I'm speaking to as a former top cop, someone who understands the nuances, someone who understands the kind of hard work, sir, that really goes behind an investigation like this, in connecting all the loose dots, in picking up evidence, and one loose comment, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, one loose comment, sir,
yes,
from a Neta, and you give a handle to such apologists. What is your message to a DK Shivakumar today?
Mr. DK Shivakumar should not venture to comment on the police investigation at such a preliminary stage. And moreover, it is absolutely clear at this point of time, a pressure cooker is used for cooking food, not for cooking bombs and killing people. So if such a thing has happened over there, it is something which calls for extremely serious national level attention to see what kind of network is behind this kind of cooker blast case. As it is, NIA investigation has revealed that the alleged accused Sharik had been seen in other places also over there. He was involved in an incident in Shimoga also over there. And why is it that he was carrying a cooker filled with this kind of explosives over there? Absolutely unpardonable, unpardonable, and there is no excuse for playing with the safety of innocent citizens. We condemn it, as well as NIA is a professional organization. Let them investigate and unravel the entire network. And any kind of loose comment right now, I don't know for what benefit such kind of comment is. It is a disservice to an entire community if such kind of comment is made. I'm sure people in the community will also not expect any kind of sympathy. A wrong is a wrong. A terrorist act is a terrorist act. It should be absolutely black and white. Nobody can
Absolutely.
sympathize with such kind of a thing. And to call it a mistake is the most foolish and an irresponsible statement.
And not even foolish, sir. I beg to disagree there, because I think there is a pattern. Over the years, if you realize, when it comes to Congress and how it speaks about terror-related incidents, in fact, because you mentioned about Sharik, and I also do see Dr. Bharat Shetty, the BJP MLA who's joining us. So I'll quickly also say good evening to Dr. Shetty, and thank you for your time also for speaking to us on Republic. But before I come to you, Dr. Shetty, I want to take one quick more question with Mr. Rao. Mr. Rao, sir, Sharik can't be labelled as a terrorist. This is also what DK Shivakumar said. Then he said that, listen, how do you call this a terror incident? Was it like Pulwama? Was it like the Mumbai terror attack? So is the Congress party trying to say that, because people haven't died like they died in Pulwama, like they died in the Mumbai terror attack, we can't call it a terror attack? I mean, there are pictures, there are images, there are evidences, there is intel now to tell us that Sharik has links with the ISIS module.
It is just providence that has saved us, and we should expedite the investigation. And comparing with Pulwama, Mumbai is all out of context. Each blast case or each terror case is absolutely individualistic. The intention behind should be seen. Nobody can carry a bomb put inside a pressure cooker. Pressure cooker is not meant for taking bombs over there. It is meant for cooking food, and nails and all other harmful substances that is inside over there. What do you call this person? What was he transporting? Some batteries and explosives and some harmful substances? What kind of a mistake is that? It is a act of terror, an act of war against the country to injure innocent civilians, and it is only providence that has saved us. Otherwise, you can imagine how many innocent people would have got killed, and to give a clean chit at such an early stage is absolutely uncalled for.
And DK, Shivakumar, Dr. Shetty today saying that how can you call Sharik a terrorist? I mean, leave aside the politics behind, like Bhaskar Rao is speaking as a former, top cop of Bangalore. He says that you don't have to have people dying to call this a terror attack. I mean, there are evidences, there are clear information that we have. The Karnataka police has briefed the media time and again. I today want to know, how will the BJP take this up?
See, absolutely, he is right in what he's telling the police person. See, this is the most irresponsible statement we have ever heard from any leader as such. Very, very irresponsible. The thing is, the elections are on the horizon. And this is the internal strife between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. Both are trying to woo the minority votes. In the whole confusion, this person is coming up with such statements and all. They are competing with each other. If the blast has taken place, I've spoken to the cops that day, 30 to 40 people would have died. 30 to 40 people would have died. See, these statements emboldens other youths, other lone wolf operatives or whoever is thinking of doing such a thing. Such statements emboldens them. They might come and do the same act. So we should not be doing this. The whole Muslim community has also gone against this whole Sharik thing, and they have told that such a thing should not happen. But I don't know what love the Congress party in Karnataka has for all these terrorists. I really can't understand why such a senior leader and a state president of a national party can stoop to that level of politics. It is very shameful, and it is scary also. If political leaders come out in support of a terrorist, it's a scary thing for the country. They don't have any regard for the security, internal security of the country itself. Everything is politics for them. That can't be. That kind of politics should not be encouraged in our country, at least. It's a sad thing. It's a very sad thing.
Dr. Shetty, you make a lot of strong points. I today want to know from you that, are you alleging, sir, that the Congress is doing this for vote bank politics ahead of the upcoming elections? Are they attempting to polarize? And how will you take this up ahead? Should there not be an FIR against DK Shivakumar? Because look at the kind of comment he's made.
See, 100%, that is the only thing. That's the only reason why he's making these statements. He's just trying to polarize the vote bank. There is no problem as such. We all know what terrorism is. We all know the definition of terrorism. the Muslim community, Hindus, everyone knows it and no one is supporting. But the Congress party is trying to rake up this issue, make it look like this person whom he is calling not a terrorist, is been victimized. He is trying. If the Congress party is that sure, I challenge them. They let them put some lawyers. They have enough Supreme Court lawyers. Let them put some lawyers in support of him. Let them come out with that. If he is innocent, he'll come out. He'll be set free. Let the Congress party hire some lawyers in support of this fellow. Let's see them doing it. This is just a hit and run thing he is doing. That's a sad thing.
It is not just sad, I think, sir, it is worrisome. It's extremely worrisome when you talk of the nation's security and when you let netas make such loose comments and get away. And, you know, if the idea here, like you're alleging, is only to polarize and to get votes. But for your time, Bhaskar Rao sir and Dr. Bharat Shetty, yes, thank you so much, gentlemen, for speaking to us on Republic. And do remember, yes, this is going to be one story that Republic will keep tracking very, very closely. DK Shivakumar still does not want to speak to the Republic cameras. Remember, we have a crew station right outside his residence, but the man in question is not wanting to face the cameras. But what about the Congress president? What about Congress leaders like Priyanka Gandhi, like Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi? Will they continue to be silent? Will they continue to give shield to the man called DK Shivakumar and his very, very worrisome comments about this man that you see on your screens? That is Sharik. Look very, very closely at this image that has been accessed by Republic. It has been played, replayed number of times. In a typical ISIS style, you see Sharik holding that pressure cooker bomb, a bomb that he assembled, he created all by himself. And this is that very pressure cooker bomb, remember, ladies and gentlemen, that blows up accidentally by chance in an auto. That entire moment also has been captured on CCTV camera. And today, DK Shivakumar of the Congress party says that this cooker blast was a mistake. And from that story, we are shifting our focus to get you the other super exclusive that Republic is tracking this evening. It's a fresh controversy over Nithyananda, who's a rape accused. He's a fugitive of the Indian law. Now, this rape accused, it now appears, sent his representative to a Diwali party in UK. There was, in fact, an invitation to the whole event. Shravan is joining us live. He has more details of that story. Shravan, why don't you tell us what more do we know about this story?
Well, in fact, once again, we've basically traced details of how exactly Nithyananda, who has escaped from India, is now trying to seek a global legitimacy. We're talking about an event that has taken place in the United Kingdom. This at a time when reports have essentially come in that Nithyananda has already sought for political asylum. Now, why does this create so much of an issue? We'll also bring our colleague Priyanka, part of the investigation team, who's getting us full details. We've gone into full details as to how exactly Nithyananda is now basically planning a global legitimacy plan altogether. The fact that he wants to reach out to multiple countries, and in fact, as part of their plan, he's only trying to go to these countries, to the government there, saying that he's been persecuted here in India and he's looking for some sort of a refuge there. And also, the figment of imagination of Nithyananda, that happens to be of Kailasa, where he says that Kailasa is the island where, you know, they're looking into multiculturalism and various other promises that have essentially been made. But we're talking about a man who faces multiple charges. Charges of rape, charges of sexual assault, and there are several other charges that have been also leveled. We'll try and get in Priyanka in a short while from now. We've accessed exclusive pictures of that meeting, or rather an informal gathering that took place in United Kingdom. In fact, Priyanka has traced full details of those who attended this party, and why this becomes even more shocking, as Priyanka would give us more details of it, is the fact that you have parliamentarians in United Kingdom giving legitimacy to this organization, and secondly, you have close aides of Nithyanand being present in that party. Let me bring in my colleague Priyanka, who's been working on the story very closely. Priyanka, breaking this story tonight. Not a single channel has got a whiff of what exactly is happening for a man who has once again appeared. In fact, Priyanka, as we speak, there have been multiple videos that have been doing the rounds of, Nithyanand carrying out with his so-called spiritual lectures. You've spoken to several of the victims. In a short while from now, we'll also be putting out the details of those victims who have now decided to speak to Republic TV. Priyanka, just walk us through the details that you have picked up. That's Republic super exclusive investigation.
Well, that's right, Shravan. Very, shocking details and visuals really that have come to light from London. This is the Chomley room in the House of Lords, where in fact there is a gathering that was thrown by the Hindus Forum of Britain, in fact, and they had in fact also invited the members of the Parliament of the House of Lords. That included two MPs specifically, that is Bob Blackman and also Lord Ravi Ranger. So these are the two parliamentarians, in fact, had been present there during the time of this event that had been thrown. And why it becomes also controversial, Shravan, for our viewers to understand, is also because the representatives of the Kailasha Foundation that had been founded by Nithyanand, that is being run by Nithyanand, the representatives of that particular organization had been present there. They had been fraternizing with these members of the parliament. And they had, in fact, sponsored this event as well, as something that has also been confessed by the Hindus Forum of Britain President Tripti Patel herself in a conversation that I had been able to have with her. And she has essentially said that the Kailasha Foundation, the representative of which Ma Atmadaya, in fact, is on our screens right now for our viewers to understand. She's the one in the blue saree. She's standing right next to the HFB President Tripti Patel as well. And she is a representative and a counterpart of Nithyanand himself. And she runs the UK branch of the Kailasha Foundation. And apparently she's also, she is also very close to the HFB Foundation President Tripti Patel, and has also been meeting with the members of the parliament, Lord Ravi Ranger, then Bob Blackman as well. So it also becomes problematic because they're the ones who paid for the event, as I pointed out earlier. And there was a pamphlet to that extent, which has all the sponsors of this particular event that included Kailasha Foundation, trying to seek this kind of a legitimacy at a global platform, as you very rightly pointed out, Shravan, by this move that they have made of, attending this particular party, not just attending, but also funding this particular party as well, where all of these members of the parliament had also been present. Now, we were able to also speak to Tripti Patel, who had made very shocking revelations, and she had also had a very casual demeanor towards this entire controversy. And she had also stated that how does it matter if Nithyanand, in fact, has FIRs against him? It doesn't mean anything. In fact, we stand by Nithyanand is something that Tripti Patel had also stated in her defense when he had, in fact, confronted her. But this is the overview of what exactly this entire controversy is all about, Shravan, for our viewers to understand about how at a global platform in the Chomley room of the House of the Lords, where the members of the parliament, in fact, had been present, the Kailasha Foundation not just funds that entire event, is also fraternizing with the government officials, with the members of the parliament, with the political fraternity of London as well. So this, of course, raises questions when there are several FIRs on Nithyanand, and there are several cases to that extent that we have seen, Shravan, you also mentioning about these victims as well, who are going to be joining us. The kind of stories that they have to tell about Nithyanand in itself is extremely shocking, and is something that really asks the question as far as the involvement of the Kailasha Foundation in this particular event, in such a formal event, particularly, Shravan, is also important.
Right, Priyanka, sorry to interrupt you. In a short while from now, we'll put out the details of what the organizers have to say. Priyanka has spoken to the organizer and those who attended this party. What is it that they have to say, especially given the fact that they are people of eminence? There is a stature that they have, but despite that, they have essentially been seen mingling with none other than aides of the rape accused, who's only seeking for some sort of a global legitimacy. Slipping into a short break, on the other side, we continue getting you full details of a story that we are breaking tonight on This Is Exclusive. Day after temper tantrum in Assembly, Bihar Chief Minister blames victims, says if you are drunk, you will die.
Powered by Amritpal, Nippon Steel India Limited. Smarter steels, brighter futures. Tata Capital. Palak झपकाओ, लोन पाओ.
अगर तू हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस नहीं लेगा तो हॉस्पिटल का लंबा बिल तू अपनी जेब से भरेगा। 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू। पॉलिसी बाजार।
Hey Rahul, what's up?
Hey, kicked about our first date?
Of course.
Benefits up to rupees 30,000 only at the Citroën C3 Carnival. Book today.
आइए नए उत्तर प्रदेश की क्षमता और असीमित अवसरों से सफलता की नई कहानी लिखें। यूपी ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स समिट 10 से 12 फरवरी 2023। नए भारत के ग्रोथ इंजन उत्तर प्रदेश में निवेश करें।
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works.
Reimagineering brighter futures with smarter steels. ArcelorMittal, Nippon Steel India. Smarter steels, brighter futures.
Come what may, with Apollo Tires, have a wonderful day.
मेरी नजरों से चुना, तेरी हरकतों से सुना। कभी जीती तू, कभी मैं हारा। फिर भी खूबसूरत है ये नजारा, क्योंकि इसमें है खुला
कुछ मेरा, कुछ तुम्हारा।
अमेजिंग स्पेसेस के लिए ग्रीन लैम लैमिनेट्स। कुछ मेरा, कुछ तुम्हारा।
India welcomes those who further India's pride across the globe. Indian diaspora, partners of New India's growth journey in Amritpal. Come and be a part of the 17th Pravasi Bharati Divas from 8th to 10th January 2023 at Indore, Madhya Pradesh, India. For registration, log on to pbdindia.gov.in.
Terrorists. What are terrorists? Please document. What action you have taken? Who has declared? Who was the DG to declare himself that is a terrorist without the investigation?
Congress tries to downplay Mangaluru terror attack, raises questions on why Sharik is labelled a terrorist. It's Man government's free run for pro-Khalistani Amritpal and his aides. So watch how they vandalize in Jalandhar.
मैं बिरला माने की मूवमेंट देख रहा हूँ शुरू से एंड मैं देख रहा हूँ कि किस तरीके से पंजाब हमारा खराब हुआ और मैं दोबारा नहीं चाहता.
Captain Amritpal Singh wants things going out of hand in Punjab, says don't want a repeat of Bhindranwale. Death toll rises to 39 in Bihar over huge tragedy. Republic investigates deeper into the truth behind the episode.
जहरीली शराब से मर गया तो कोई कहा कि इनको मिलना चाहिए कंपल्सन के बाद. जो शराब पिएगा वो तो मरेगा ही.
Day after temper tantrum in Assembly, Bihar Chief Minister blames victims, says if you're drunk, you will die. DNA test results confirm that remains in the forest were Shraddha's. Will the case be fast-tracked now? All right, there is complete collapse of law and order in Punjab. Free run is being given to pro-Khalistani preacher Amritpal Singh. Supporters of Amritpal, in fact, broke chairs and sofas, took them outside and set them on fire in Jalandhar. Captain Amritpal Singh has responded to the vandalism. But before that, let's look at these pictures coming in of the vandalism carried out by this pro-Khalistani preacher who, in the garb of preaching on religion, actually is practicing preaching separatism. In fact, Republic has been bringing you all details around Amritpal Singh since he began his preaching yatra a couple of months back. In fact, he's as of now carrying out sort of a road show across Punjab, and it seems that the establishment is being indulgent. Led by the Aam Aadmi Party, the Punjab government has not really cracked down on Amritpal Singh, and that's the reason why a situation has emerged where supporters of Amritpal think or feel confident of